In a realm where mountains sang melodies that shaped the very landscape, nestled at the foot of Mount Cinder, lay a village cloaked in an unnatural silence. This was a place where the vibrant symphony of the world had fallen mute, leaving behind a palpable sense of despair. Houses of dark, gray stone stood weathered and lifeless, reflecting the muted spirits of their inhabitants. In this forgotten corner of the world lived Lyria, a young girl who knew only silence. Born without the ability to hear, she lived in a world defined by the absence of sound. Her days were spent wandering the silent village, her heart aching for the music that everyone else seemed to effortlessly enjoy. One day, while exploring the forest near the base of the dormant mountain, Lyria stumbled upon a discovery that would change her life forever. As she touched a moss-covered boulder, she felt a faint vibration, a ghost of the mountain's once vibrant song. It was a sensation unlike anything she had ever experienced, a connection to the world beyond her silent existence. Her eyes widened with wonder as she realized that she could feel the mountain's music, not with her ears, but with her very soul. This revelation sparked a fire within her, a determination to restore Mount Cinder to its former glory and bring music back to her village. Fueled by her newfound purpose, Lyria delved into her family's dusty attic, searching for clues about the mountain's silence. Amidst forgotten relics and cobweb-laden chests, she unearthed a tattered map, its parchment brittle with age. It depicted the singing mountains, marked with ancient symbols and faded ink, promising a forgotten path to restoring their harmony. The map spoke of a time when the mountains sang in unison, their melodies weaving a tapestry of life and magic across the land. It hinted at a source of power, a singing stone hidden within Mount Cinder, whose energy had been corrupted, silencing the mountain's voice. With the ancient map as her guide, Lyria embarked on a perilous journey into the Whispering Woods, a place of ancient trees and shadowed paths. The forest floor was a carpet of fallen leaves, and the air hung heavy with mystery. As she ventured deeper, she encountered strange creatures and faced daunting challenges, but her resolve remained unwavering. She knew that the fate of her village, and perhaps the entire world, rested upon her success. Along her path, she discovered a hidden crystal cave, its shimmering walls radiating with otherworldly light. Touching the crystals, Lyria felt the mountain's song grow stronger, as if the very essence of the earth was trying to communicate with her. Her journey then led her to a bustling goblin market, a chaotic marketplace filled with strange wares and even stranger creatures. There, she sought information about Mount Cinder, braving the crowds and the sly bartering of the goblin merchants. After a great deal of negotiation, she learned of an ancient mountain guardian, a being of immense power and wisdom, who held the key to restoring the mountain's song. To reach this guardian, Lyria had to traverse a treacherous path, a steep and rocky climb fraught with danger. Rock slides threatened to send her tumbling down, and the wind howled relentlessly, testing her endurance. Yet, she pressed on, her determination fueled by the memory of her silent village and the faint echo of the mountain's song. Finally, she reached the forgotten shrine, a place of crumbling stones and overgrown vines, where the mountain guardian resided. The guardian, an ancient being with bark-like skin and glowing eyes, stood before her, blocking her path. He tested her knowledge, her courage, and her compassion, ensuring that she was worthy of the task ahead. Satisfied with her answers, the guardian revealed the truth about Mount Cinder's silence. A shadow beast, born from the mountain's sorrow and despair, had corrupted the singing stone. To restore the mountain, Lyria would have to confront this darkness and heal the source of its pain. Armed with this knowledge, Lyria ventured deep inside Mount Cinder, into a vast echoing chamber, its walls covered with intricate carvings. The air was thick with silence, but Lyria could sense the lingering echo of the mountain's past song. It was here that she encountered the shadow beast, a monstrous creature formed from darkness and despair. Its glowing red eyes pierced the gloom, and its presence filled the chamber with a chilling cold. The beast lunged towards her, a tangible manifestation of the mountain's sorrow, eager to swallow her into its emptiness. But Lyria refused to be intimidated. Instead, she closed her eyes and focused on the shadow beast's pain, understanding its fear and loneliness. She realized that the beast was not inherently evil, but a reflection of the mountain's wounded spirit. With her empathy as her weapon, she reached out to the beast, offering compassion and understanding. A gentle light emanated from her, weakening the creature, showing that she was the key to its freedom. As the beast recoiled, Lyria discovered the source of its power, a deep fissure in the mountain's heart, a collapsed vein where the mountain's energy once flowed. At the heart of this collapsed vein lay the singing stone, now dark and dormant. Lyria placed her hands upon it, attempting to reignite the mountain's song. She began a ritual, chanting ancient words and playing a melody on her flute, the notes barely audible. As she poured her energy into the mountain, the symbols carved into the stone began to glow brighter, and the ground began to tremble. Mount Cinder was awakening, stirring from its slumber. A stream of pure energy surged through the repaired vein, illuminating the surrounding rock with a vibrant, life-giving light. The mountain's song began to return, faint at first, then growing stronger with each passing moment. As the mountain's song grew, the shadow beast began to transform. Bathed in the returning light, its form shifted and melted, becoming a creature of light and energy, no longer fueled by despair. With the mountain's song restored, Lyria stood on the peak of Mount Cinder, bathed in the golden light of the setting sun. The song resonated through her, a symphony of joy and healing, a tangible force she could finally feel completely. From high above, she watched as the valley below transformed, the dead trees sprouting new leaves, the gray landscape turning green. The villagers, drawn by the returning song, emerged from their homes, their faces filled with wonder and joy. They looked towards Mount Cinder with newfound hope, their silence broken by whispers of gratitude. They finally understood Lyria's unique gift, her ability to feel the mountain's music. They embraced her as a hero, their faces filled with appreciation and love. Mount Cinder's song blended with the songs of the other singing mountains, creating a harmonious chorus that echoed across the land. The mountains appeared to glow with happiness, celebrating their restored sister. In the days that followed, Lyria remained at the base of Mount Cinder, teaching the villagers how to listen to the mountain's song. Children gathered around her eager to learn, their faces filled with curiosity and hope. The mountain guardian appeared before Lyria, offering a final blessing. He bestowed upon her a gift of amplified empathy, ensuring that she could always feel the heartbeat of the world around her. And so, Lyria, the deaf girl who could feel the mountain's song, became a guardian of harmony, forever connected to the music of the land. Her journey had brought life and song back to her village, proving that even in the deepest silence, the power of empathy can create the most beautiful music. The world was safe, the mountains sang, and all was at peace.